Okay, we've reviewed Arrogant Bastard. We reviewed Double Bastard. I think those are the only bastards that we reviewed from Stone Brewing Company. Today we're going to be reviewing Bourbon Barrel Aged Arrogant Bastard. It comes into us at 8.1% ABV, according to the website, and it's basically your standard Arrogant Bastard, which you know well, I'm sure, from Stone Brewing out of Escondido, California, near San Diego. Aged in bourbon barrels. So I'm expecting a very bourbon kind of taste to this. I believe aged for a few months. There is a blurb here in the back. I don't even know if it's I don't know if it's specific to the beer. I don't really believe it is. I'm not really gonna go into it. But if you want to check out my prior reviews on Arrogant Bastard, on Double Bastard, even on Founder's Dirty Bastard, which has nothing to do with this. Which has absolutely nothing to do with this this beer. Check that out too. So we're gonna see what the bourbon barrel aged the aspect of this does to the beer. Bottled on 7/25/15. It is currently November 8th, 2015. 8.1% as I said, and as I pour it, I can get a wafting liquory kind of smell to this beer. Definitely smells like bourbon. That kind of dank bourbon smell. Appearance-wise, you see a dark brown kind of pour. Khaki kind of head, maybe a little bit of a darker khaki head on this. Aroma-wise, don't really smell much that really hints at too much of a difference from the regular Arrogant Bastard as far as the aroma goes. I'm getting a very subtle vanilla. Definitely a vanilla hint to this beer. A little more vanilla than bourbon. Sometimes bourbon can be very, very strong. But yeah, it's a decent smell to it. Definitely more subtle. So I kind of like that. As far as beer goes, have I had bourbon before, regular bourbon? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of bourbon. Bourbon barrel-aged stuff can sometimes be a little bit too strong. So let's get the taste now of bourbon aged Double Bastard. Or I'm sorry, Arrogant Bastard, not Double Bastard. That'd be a little bit higher in ABV, I'm sure. Mm. Man, excellent. Excellent. It really coincides with the strong ale perfectly. Just a perfect marriage between the two. I wasn't really expecting such a great taste. The vanilla taste really wafts in. There's a tinge of a little bit of bitterness in the back that's not quite consistent with everything that the beer could be. If that bitterness was taken back just a notch, it would be just a perfect beer. But a great job nonetheless. It's a good tasting beer. I'm going to go ahead and give Bourbon Barrel Aged Arrogant Bastard an 8.5 out of 10. Looks good appearance-wise. Aroma-wise, I like the vanilla scent. I like how it overpowers the bourbon scent, but not really getting too much of the bourbon scent in it. I thought I was during the pour, but I really wasn't too much during the actual smell test. Taste-wise, it tastes great. That bitterness issue knocks it off for me, so 8.5 out of 10 for Bourbon Barrel Aged Arrogant Bastard. Thanks.